So recently, at the time of me recording this, Dream released the first ever Minecraft Manhunt featuring 4 hunters. With a ton of high IQ and big brain moments, it was certainly an experience to watch. And with the ever expanding amount of Minecraft content that I'm making, I'm going to be taking the liberty of analyzing this Minecraft Manhunt. This is my analysis of Minecraft Speedrunner versus 4 hunters. Also, according to YouTube statistics, literally none of the people who watch my videos are subscribed. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. It's free and it helps out the channel a lot. Alright then, with that out of the way, let's jump into the video. It all begins with Dream and the 4 hunters. The first chase between Dream and the hunters lasts for quite a while as Dream leads the hunters further and further away from spawn. Tactically, this would give Dream a huge advantage as the hunters would be extremely far from him when they respawned. These chases in Minecraft Manhunt are usually determined by hunger. Luckily enough, Dream manages to run into a tiger biome, which allows him to pick up mushrooms and make mushroom stew, which is a lot faster than killing animals and cooking the food. The 4 hunters continue to chase Dream. Spotting the river, he manages to gain a small lead by using a boat that he had made prior. Unfortunately, George also had a boat, which allowed them to catch up pretty quickly. This is where the first 1000 IQ play comes in. Dream is faced with a ledge at the end of the path. Being at only 3 hearts, he would likely die if one of the hunters manages to get a decent hit on him. Being faced with this challenge, Dream used the boats that he had made prior to do an MLG boat, taking no fall damage. With the ledge not being that high, the hunters continue to chase Dream. However, the second ledge wouldn't be the same. As Dream does the second MLG boat, George in pursuit falls to his death. Sapnap continues to chase Dream, although taking heavy fall damage from falling off the ledge. This allowed Dream to pull off an excellent albeit risky play of turning back and finishing off Sapnap. With 2 of the hunters being dead and out of the equation, Dream easily took out both Bad Boy Halo and Amfrost later, killing all 4 hunters. Given time from the hunters being sent back to spawn, Dream manages to collect a lot of resources and also go to the nether. Dream also manages to find a ruined portal with a chest. In the chest, he finds some iron, a gapple, flint and steel, and a pair of golden boots with Frostwalker, which is going to be very important later on. Dream enters the nether and begins to tower up where he would set up a very important trap for the hunters. In this version of Minecraft, fishing rods were changed so you could lift entities extremely high up in the air. If you were way above a player, you could potentially rod them, causing a massive amount of fall damage. Dream being Dream, took this to his advantage. As Dream had started to tower up, the hunters evidently tried to tower up after him. Now this is where the fishing rod comes in. Since both Amfrost and Bad Boy Halo had towered up, Dream used a fishing rod to pull them higher and kill them through fall damage. This worked extremely well as he had caught both of them by surprise, which allowed him to quickly kill 2 hunters without taking any damage. This gave Dream a huge tactical advantage, though both Bad and Amfrost were able to rejoin the battle pretty quickly because the hunters had a huge amount of extra resources at their disposal. However, through some bad plays by the hunters like Ant jumping down a huge drop or George getting fished into lava, Dream was able to kill all the hunters for the second time. This would not last long. Even after Dream had burnt all their items, the 4 hunters were able to quickly find the nether fortress that Dream was in. Dream managed to collect all the blaze rods that he needed before the hunters arrived, so the only thing that he needed to do was to escape. While running through the hallways of the fortress, Dream places blocks above him to move faster. In Minecraft, when you're moving through a 2-block gap, you can spam the spacebar to move much faster than just regular sprint jumping. Not really a major play, but I just thought it was an interesting tidbit. The hunters eventually lead Dream to the bridge that they had built. Dream took this opportunity to use his fishing rod to lift one of the striders in the air. He then used the saddle to mount the strider midair to escape from the hunters who were still on the bridge. We saw Dream use a similar tactic in Minecraft Speedrunner vs 3 Hunters Finale rematch. However, it was done much better here. By fishing the strider up in the air, it completely negates any risk of taking damage from lava, as putting the saddle on it and mounting it is extremely difficult to do quick enough. With the hunters being left in the 1-block wide bridge, Dream attempts to shoot them down, because with 1 arrow they would take enough knockback to be thrown into the lava. Unfortunately enough, Dream missed all his shots, so the opportunity to get an extra kill on the hunters was out of the window. Dream easily escaped the nether. At this point, all he needed to do was find the stronghold, go to the end, and defeat the Ender Dragon. But as we know, it's never that simple. As the hunters could quickly catch up to Dream the moment that he exited the nether, he had to eliminate them one more time to be safe. This is where the ice trap comes in. Remember those boots with Frostwalker that Dream got in a chest? Well, Frostwalker automatically turns any water you walk on into solid ice. With this established, Dream begins to set up his trap. Dream begins to tower up in a body of water, which alerts the hunters. Logically, the hunters started to tower up after him. Dream continues to build up until a point where he could safely jump down into the water, put on his Frostwalker boots, and turn the water into ice, and well, it worked magnificently.
He jumped down.
He jumped. Go.
He jumped. I'm taking him.
Since the hunters were following suit and chasing Dream, they were in mid-fall when the water turned to ice. The end result was both Sapnap and Bad Boy Halo dying in the fall, and George nearly escaping as he hadn't towered up that high yet. Dream was later easily able to kill both George and Amfrost, with him eliminating all 4 hunters and burning all their items yet again. Being given a huge amount of time, Dream was able to find the stronghold without interruptions from the hunters. The stronghold's portal room spawned right above a pool of lava, which allowed Dream to quickly go to the nether and trade for extra pearls as he didn't have enough for the portal. Dream manages to enter the end and take the ender dragon down to lower than quarter health, before the hunters showed up. All the effort that Dream had put into killing the dragon would be quickly lost. For those who don't know, end crystals can be used to heal the dragon. Since they have a crafting recipe that only required glass, eyes of ender, and a gas tier, the hunters managed to craft a bunch of them, which allowed them to easily heal the dragon up to full health again. Despite fighting an extremely uphill battle at the end, Dream managed to pick off hunters one by one each time. This time around though, they had placed a bed near the portal, which allowed them to quickly return and rejoin the battle. Eventually, Dream manages to lower the dragon down to extremely low health. Being cornered and near death, he places down a bunch of TNT and lit it before getting killed by Sapnap. The TNT went off, killing the dragon after Dream had already died. And this is where the video ends. There's been some debate on whether Dream won or not, because on one hand he did kill the dragon, but on the other hand it happened after he died. Dream himself came out publicly on Twitter to say that he personally thought he lost. At the end of the day, this is all up for debate, and in my opinion I personally agree with Dream. This Minecraft Manhunt certainly had great moments, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen in the next Minecraft Manhunt. Sorry if this video isn't up to par as my other stuff. I've been wanting to upload more frequently, as my channel has been in this growth limbo for the past 2 years. My next video will also be about the Green Man himself, so be on the lookout for that one. I've been TedsAttic, and as always, thanks for watching.